Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Part number 2, City Skylines. Glad to have everyone back. Definitely appreciate all the likes and the comments and the opinions that all of you have in the previous video. I will definitely link the playlist down below if you haven't checked the first episode out. Definitely do so. We are picking up here right where we left off. And one thing I didn't ask is suggestions for the city name in the last video. So if any of you out there have suggestions for the city name, please leave a comment below. I'll pick one of the unique ones and we'll definitely update that. So we are going to be, like I said, picking up where we left off. We, at the end of last episode, laid a little bit of our residential down on this portion of the map. We've got a little bit of our industry. We're going to take a little trip around here and we're going to see what exactly and which direction we're going to take this city. Not too much traffic thus far. Money's looking pretty good. We are in the positive for our income, and we are in the positive for our weekly change of residents, so we're looking pretty strong. So let's check our panels out. We're looking like we're going to have some issues with electricity. Water's good. I think we added a landfill. No, I don't think we did. Now look at that. Before we can even get started, we're a worthy village. We reached a population of 800. Let's see what we unlocked here. A new area. We're going to check that out. A new tile. Districts, policies, extra loans, industry, service policies, fire department, police department, unique buildings, forestry, agriculture, new industry specializations, policies, and a large police station, a large firehouse, it looks like. Or is that just the regular size? I don't know. That might just be the regular size. Alright, we'll check that out. Alright, first things first, let's get our garbage dump laid. I talked a little bit about it. Oh, we did lay it. It's right here. Duh. Okay, 1% full. All right, scratch that. We did talk about a little bit about landfills in the last episode. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more as we move on here. Let's take a look at some of the other things that we went ahead and unlocked here. This is actually the unique buildings tab. This will actually show you different things that you unlock as you go. This here, I believe, is because I have the deluxe edition. You get a few cool stuff. Some of these were in SimCity, I think, like the Eiffel Tower, Brandenburg Gate, Statue of Liberty, and I think this was Arc de Triomphe, yeah. And as you go through, it'll actually tell you, actually we can't even click on those, but it'll tell you what you need to actually get awarded this. So in this case, average citizen's health under 20%. Can poor health, so I don't get, you get this for having poor health? That's weird. We already unlocked the Statue of Wealth. And I'm going to have to look into this whole space elevator thing, because if you click on a lot of this stuff, it says, oh, requirement for space elevator, requirement for space elevator. And even in my other city where I have all these unlocked, maybe I missed it, but I don't see where the space elevator is, so we're going to have to kind of look at that. So let's address our small power situation here. We're actually getting some issues down over here. I think we're going to just go ahead and throw down a coal power plant. We'll leave our wind turbines there, but I think this would probably be a good time to do this just now. Just to make sure we don't have any issues. Let's see here. Turns coal into electricity. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And these little menu bars pop up where it tells you if you've unlocked new stuff. So, elementary school. And as you saw there, we unlocked the police and the fire station. So, pretty good. I want to expand here before we... oh, and one thing to note, whenever that congratulations, your achievement has been unlocked comes up, it lowers you down into the lowest speed. So, in case you're wondering like why your city's not growing, make sure you crank it back up to whatever speed you're at. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to do anything. And, you know, trying to get this city moving along here for everybody. So... yeah, anyway, we're looking good with money. We got a little bit, another chunk of money here. Let's go ahead, let's stretch this down a little bit. I don't know why we just got a sad face there, but we'll definitely add some more residents. And our demands are looking pretty good. We don't want to put too much industry out to you know, get started with. I did that in my last city, and there was a lot of like abandons and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll try to get our commercial up and running. And hopefully that'll kind of feed into our industry and everybody will be happy in our industry. And I think this is a nice little pocket here. We'll go ahead and see if we can get that. the power lines. It's not even connected. Let's check our power grids. Okay, so this is kind of what I was... Oops, let's go back to that. This is kind of what I was talking about. Like, when you first start out, obviously the power lines are required, you know, to kind of get these blue circles or these blue patches connected. But now that we've kind of connected it here, you don't really, like, you wouldn't need to connect power lines out here. It all kind of feeds into each other. So as long as you don't have, like, you know, separate pockets of people or separate pockets, you don't really need power lines once your city starts getting up and running here. Of course, I want to say I can probably remove this now. Let's try, because we've got wind power supplying these guys, and then we've got our coal power supplying. I guess we'll leave that there. Yeah, good. That's what I wanted. So we'll see. And, you know, I mean, it's not as... I don't know. It doesn't impact as much with... if, for example, your power were to run out, you can quickly put it on pause and address it. SimCity, I know if your power was out, I mean, you got some serious mayhem if you don't fix that right away. Garbage, though, on the other hand, I think impacts even more than electricity. You'll see if we have any garbage issues when I'm talking about it. If you've played the game yourself, garbage does impact quite a bit. Alright, so what are these messages here? I think this is crime problems. Okay, so we've got high rate of crime out here. What's this one here? I'm still learning what all the logos say. Obviously, the masked man. Okay, so we got to get some police force here. I like to kind of put out the issues as they come about. When you start your cities, you'll feel compelled to put down fire departments and police departments and all that. You can do that. I mean, I'm not telling you not to, but I feel it better if you just kind of allow things to happen. Basically, allow people to get robbed before you put police down. I guess that's the best way. But similar to in real life, when they put intersections in real life, they don't put lights in until people start dying at the intersection. That's kind of how I like to run my city, you know? If you go down putting fire departments and clinics and all that, you're gonna beat the issues before they happen. However, you're probably not gonna have any money to do anything with. So let's let these bubbles go away, and we got some stuff on fire. So we'll give that a second. Let's check out the fire animation here. It's pretty cool. Do we even have a fire station? I don't even think we do. No, we don't. We got nothing. We are such slackers here. Man, we were moving along here. Look at this. We've created a tiny town here. We've reached our second achievement in a short 10 minutes here. Alright, so we've added our decoration, which is similar to the Trees Anywhere mod in SimCity. You can kind of lay trees anywhere. I'll show you that. Another layer of our unique buildings and some policies. We'll check those out in a second. And I'm gonna go ahead and enact one here that's gonna help us out with these fires. I guess we can put the fire station over here near the police station. I don't like them to be next door to each other. It's kind of cheesy in my opinion. But if we put this here, kind of near industry, I think that's probably the best bet. Yeah, let's do that. What was that? What did Albert Gray say? The city receives the first fire engines. Let's see where. So this is Albert Gray. I guess he's at Burger Rama over here, tweeting out because we just built a fire department. Very nice. That's what I was talking about. The little chirper here, you can actually click and you can scroll. Let's see where Pierce Crowley lives. This is where Pierce lives, and we can check Pierce out and see what he's up to, what kind of car he drives. He drives a hatchback. Very cool. So, I don't know. This game's pretty cool, you know? I mean, there is I was watching another YouTuber. I'm not going to say who it is, but anyway, you may have watched him as well, but they actually have like a first-person mod where you can actually go first-person. It's a little bit buggy. There's actually a free camera mode, which kind of gets rid of all the you can take screenshots this way and stuff like that, like if I want to take a screenshot here. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's a little laggy, I'll have to say. I don't know if that's just the way it's supposed to be or my computer. It's probably my computer, but it's kind of cool. It gets rid of all the heads-up display and everything, and you can kind of just take a trip around. I like it, and you can just hit escape and you get right out of it. So alright, working pretty good here. Traffic is a non-issue, even though we've got 1,200 residents, so let's see. I just want to make sure we don't have any problems. City is burned down. Oh, a building has burned down. Are you sure there's enough firemen? Well, there is now. So we can go ahead and I guess get rid of this rubble here. Policies. I wanted to show you all that. I believe, SimCity, the last one, I don't believe had it. I know SimCity 3000 did, SimCity 4, I believe, where you can add little policies and stuff like that. I think it's cool. And you can actually specify these policies between districts. So, for example, I mean, we're going to do a citywide smoke detector distribution because I did that in my other one and it seemed to be working out really well. Now, what I was getting at is you can actually, let's say, I don't know, let's say, I'm not going to do it, but your districts. You can actually paint a district. Let's say I wanted the industry here to, I don't know, have a pet ban. You can draw and create a district and call it, I don't know, industry, and you can actually specify the policies within the district. So what I just set was a citywide policy, but you can actually, you know, hone that down on the actual district. Same thing with taxation or city planning, and those will unlock as we go. So that's, I think, pretty cool. We're getting some power issues. I think we should probably connect this up. I know I'm talking all sorts of smack about the power lines in this game, but we're getting actually some power issues. So blue is good. Red is no good, of course. Everything is looking pretty sweet. Let me show you the tree tool. I like the tree tool. You got your normal parks. I think there could be more parks, though. I mean, this is pretty much it. I mean, what do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then you've got your few special ones. I don't know, maybe they're leaving that open for mod support. But yeah, these trees you can actually just add them in wherever you want. It actually rotates the type. So I like that. It's pretty cool. You actually create your own parks. Maybe that's why they don't feel the need to go crazy with that. So speaking of parks, let's go ahead and add one in. As you can see right now, everybody's pissed off when it comes to their leisure. So let's find a nice centralized location. 48 a week, 40 a week. This is the botanical gardens. We'll save that for another time. Small playground, parks with trees. I guess we'll just do a large park with trees. I don't want to take out too many of my residents here. I used to have trouble with placement of like parks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm kind of liking that spot there. We'll add some more homes. Wow, look how nice that looks. Beautiful. And the houses actually will grow in behind it if we actually topple them over. So that's really good. All right, buy new land. It's actually pointing out, and as I stated in my my previous video, you can actually buy more tiles. So, yeah, what I like to do is I like to spin the map. So, okay, this is where we started. For example, if you were to go like this, you can't rotate this. So, I don't know. For me, I like to keep it the way the city started. In this case, when we came into the city, it was like this, and we expanded the city based on the way we started. At least I did. So let's go ahead and open it up this way. And this is going to give you kind of some choices here. Now, I believe you get 9 tiles, and with mod support, I think you can unlock like every tile or something like that. I read somewhere. So you want to kind of have a game plan now. Personally, you know, early on, rail connection, stuff like that, I don't think it matters as much. So for me, I think a good one would probably be, I don't know, this one here? I guess because you're going to get some ocean support. And when you click on it, it'll actually show you your farming and stuff like that. What is this here? No train connection, okay. Suitable area for building 36%, suitable for 58%. This is going to be a lot more, 83, 84. Let's go ahead and purchase that. Cool. And now our city is just doubled in size. Take that, SimCity. And now we can kind of go all about over here. So, look at that. I think that's really cool. That's probably the single most best feature of the game. The city sizes. I'll take this game over SimCity any day just because of that. Even to this day with mod support, SimCity still can't figure that out. You know, it's just, I don't know. What a shame. That's all I have to say is what a shame. But anyway, well, enough of that. We toppled some houses down over there. We are actually still coming up with a weekly change, but let's go ahead and let's add some more. I guess we can kind of create like a nice fancy, wealthy district down here. Posh, I guess is the best term. So let's see. I don't think we've unlocked tree-lined roads yet, but we can always upgrade those. I love the tree-lined roads. I think they look so good. Let's do a straight road here. And the music, I don't know if I'm going to get flagged by YouTube, so I kind of, in my last video, I pretty much turned down the music. So, if you guys are interested in the music, I'm sorry, but I don't feel like getting my videos taken off of YouTube because of the music, you know what I mean? I guess we can just... Oops. And then these boxes here, you can kind of get an idea, like... it's going to be hard to move the mouse, but these... I guess, as you can see, it's going to show you as far out as you can extend. For example, the checkerboards here line up with this box. Oh, man, that's annoying. So when I'm trying to create houses along the water, as you can see, if I went something like, I don't know, like this, see how it's going to be diving down into the water? That's probably not going to spawn there. But if I keep it right along the coast, you could play with it. This should spawn houses along the water the whole way. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's make sure we've got water connected. And we will make sure they're happy down here. Because as you know, the posh people, they get pretty mad pretty quick. But we will create some nice waterfront property down here. I guess we'll just go the whole way. Why not? And we're going to need to put a school in. Elementary school. And I guess we can put that over here by the park. I think that would be a nice little spot. You don't have to deal with school buses in this game. So I think that's a good thing. School buses are kind of annoying. Audrey Phillips. What does that say? Implants offer a wide variety of colors and patterns. Would you like would you like snake eyes or purple glitter? What the heck? I don't know. Some of the stuff is off the wall. I guess it's intended to be like that, but oh yeah, I probably want to give them power. That'd probably be a good thing. And we'll get that once that all comes through. We'll get rid of those power lines. All right, so we are looking like we need some more industry because we got no commercial demand. Let's go ahead. If not, then our commercial businesses are going to actually start crying. So let's go ahead and let's put some more industry down. I just assume keep it as far away from everything as possible. For right now, we'll save some cash because we're actually looking like we got some problems with money here. Might have to take out a loan. We'll see. I haven't done that yet, so we'll see how that works. Take out a loan. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's check that out because I haven't done that yet. Alright, so we got two choices here. Silver Sunset Bank and Global Credit Incorporated. This is only a 5% loan. Let's go ahead and take that one. So we can kind of fuel our city. Make sure everybody gets up and running here. I actually didn't have this problem with money in my last city. I don't know what I'm doing differently. Maybe worry too much on how everything looks. I don't know. But this is awesome. These houses are going to all upgrade, and they're going to look awesome along the water here. Beautiful. I wish I lived in this house right here. Super cool. All right, so those are all coming in very nicely. Very nice, very nice. What else can I show you here early on? Until we start getting our high density in our offices, it's kind of just a process, just kind of moving everybody in. Probably should add health, but I don't want to spend money. Let's see what we unlock next here. High school. We did that. Okay, so our next, as soon as we hit Boomtown at 2200, we're actually going to unlock a new area. Transport. The bus system in this game is absolutely fantastic. I hope we can get to that maybe in our next episode. It's just awesome. It shows you everything. It shows you where the bus stops are going to be, the routes that the bus drivers take. It's pretty. It's almost in a game in itself. And I know I heard from somebody that this I've never played it, but I've heard a lot about it and saw screenshots. Cities in Motion. I believe the devs or some of the devs, or even if it's the same company, um, basically put their input in this game, and it goes to show. You'll see what I'm talking about once we get that operating. All right, cool, cool. I don't know why we're so much in the negative here. Let's check our budget panel here. I guess we could turn down, let's see. Water, we're good. So let's turn that down a little bit. Power, how are we looking on power? Power is pretty good. I don't want to go too... Trash, probably turn down a little bit. Okay. Let's bump the taxes up 10%. I don't think they're going to cry much about that. Okay. Not bad. Alright. I'm liking it so far. Industry is still crying for more industry. I'm going to call it here. I bet you this road right here is going to be our first problem with traffic. This one right here. Unless we do something about it. But we'll see. Let's add another little pocket here of industry. That's what they like. More jobs. Everybody's happy. One thing that I learned too, and I'll go ahead and get into that real quick. And I'll probably talk about it in future episodes as well. In my last city, what I was having is I've had, like, I don't know, let's do a quick comparison. Probably like this whole area of industry and like this little bit of residential over here and commercial. And my industry bar was like to the top. And I'm like, dude, there's no way. There's more industry buildings than are houses in the city. What the heck is going on? And I kept laying more industry, laying more industry, laying more industry. And nothing was happening. Nothing was changing. I was getting a lot of abandons. And I finally just hovered my mouse over here and I read it. Medium demand for industry or offices. So keep that in mind when you start building it up, that if you just keep adding industry, what your city probably wants is more offices, which is this one here. Your office zone, which require employed workers, or educated workers, I should say. But keep that in mind. Don't necessarily keep adding just industry, which is low-wage jobs. Make sure you're adding those offices too. And we'll get into that in future episodes. You'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so we'll talk about this a little bit. A building is leveled up. If you provide good service and education, that thing went way too quick, but I'll tell you about it. Basically, if you provide good service and education, here, this was the one I think they leveled up. Your little progress bar, will jolt up. I'm thinking that's probably because they live so close to the park and we laid down a stool, but you'll start to see, and I'll actually make a chime. I don't know if you heard it or not. You might want to rewind the video, but that chime will start going off like crazy, and usually that chime means you're doing the right thing. If you're consistently hearing that, whatever you're doing is working. So listen out for that little chime there. Next time I hear it, I'll point it out to you again. But if not, you can just backtrack the video a little bit and listen to that chime. All right, these buildings are going to upgrade. I guarantee it. It's going to take them a little bit. I guess similar to SimCity, they had the building upgrade tool or whatnot, or when you clicked on it, it would show you what level they were. So it's similar to that. And elementary school, I can actually change the name of the school, so we can change it to, I don't know. Well, I can't see now. Let's say, I don't know. John Young Elm. Cool. Cool. You can do that with any building too. So. Alright, we're looking pretty good. It's actually, we got more residential demand, so we can go ahead. Our money's looking good due to our nice little loan that we took out. This area of town, oh, here we go. I know we talked about it last episode. So the pollution, excellent placement on that, because now all of our polluted water is headed up towards that way, as opposed to being over here and infecting all of our water. So that's what the pollution looks like there. And this is your outflow pipe, I guess, or your drain pipe, I think they call it in this game. And these are your good ones. This is just your basic water pump. So that's looking pretty good. Cool. So before we expand anymore, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. It's been fun. It's been like 20-25 minutes. I like to keep them about that. Next episode, we're likely going to hit our 2,200 population. We'll deal with our little happiness issue. And hopefully these buildings, these homes out here will start upgrading. And you'll see what I'm talking about. These homes will look super, super cool. And we'll pay a little bit more attention to that. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it. Make sure you drop that like. Make sure you leave in the comments below any suggestions for the city name. Right now it's called Rockdale, which is kind of lame, but we can change it to whatever we want, as we saw. We can actually name citizens, and if you wanted to. Like, we could change that guy's name or that girl's name from Elizabeth Clark to, who knows, Lois. I don't know. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.